Oh, okay, we can build their avatar. That's cool. Let me get a less... Ooh, okay. Can we get, like, a less manly chin? I already have to deal with that, like, in my daily. So, huh, that seems feminine. That nose is too real. Let's, bring it on back a bit. Oh, okay. Got this cute little button one outfit. Let's see. Jesus, it's a lot to choose from. Okay. That's good. Brow. Oh. Oh, there we go. Looking positively. What's this? Oh, a hat! A hat! I can put a hat on myself! Oh, I can be a nun! Alright, we'll leave the hat off for now. Let's go back to hair. I like it! I like it! Time of address. Officer, archivist, principal, administrator. This will determine what people call your captain, but your captain's gender is up to you. Oh, okay. Nurse, comrade, brother, sister, reverend, madam, sir, citizen, captain, my lord, my lady, specialist. Doctor, professor, officer, doctor, professor, Mr. Professor. Okay. Let's go with madam. I am a madam. Random name. Walton. Oh. Walton Whitlock. Captain Whitlock. What a little shit. O'Connor, Singh, McBride, no, Harrison. Let's go with... Let's just go for Sith. Let's go with Madam Hatter. Here we go. Looking pretty plain. Can I gussy up my hair a little bit? I can make myself bald. Am I moving when I do that? No. Let's just go with this for now. Let's just go with this for now as I change it. There we go. It's a nice silhouette. So Madam Hatter, looking very lovely in the silhouette. We can barely make out like a chin, or like not the chin, like cheekbones. I've got very nice cheekbones. All right, Madam Hatter, let us go. All right, Z Captain. I explored and I seek the truth. All right. A demanding ambition. Let's do it. Alright, the reading of the will. 3 weeks have passed. This morning, Captain Whitlock received a simple memorial service. Her body was consigned to the necropolis train bound for the Serene Mausoleum. Now you sit with a handful of her relatives in the threadbare offices of her solicitors. A methodical notary is reading the will. The captain was wealthy once, but squandered her capital on mysterious expenses before her expedition to the Blue Kingdom. Listen to the end. The captain's relatives, from whom she was mostly estranged, are clearly wondering why you are here. Because I'm the new captain of her ship. So, I mean, it does make sense that I'm here. My jaw just popped. I was so outraged by that. Advice for captains. Your hull is a little worse for wear. Try to repair it soon. You can do this for a small fee at New Winchester and certain other ports, or sometimes by salvaging from wrecks of your opponents. Officers and mascots. In addition to your notary crew, your ordinary crew, you now have an officer, or perhaps a mascot. You'll need to formally appoint them before you can benefit from their skills, abilities, or animal charisma. To do this, open the officers panel while in port. Scouts. Your scout has delivered something to what it is... Oh, okay, that's from before. Okay, listen to the end. We'll go over all that later. True to her word, in the final codicil, the notary announced, Captain Whitlock confirms that possession of the Orphean was to pass to its first officer. He peers at you with dry gray eyes. This includes a certain black box contained in the Orphean's hold. Captain Whitlock's final request was that, at a time of your choosing, you transport said box to an address in London. He hands you an address card, and deposit it here. You are not to look inside. She gave no explanation. And that is it. You're captain now. The Orphean is yours. Captain Whitlock's legacy. You can investigate the black box at New Winchester. You could take the black box as requested, or you can sell it and be done. You have been bequeathed a large black box which once belonged to Captain Whitlock. You've gained 100 sovereigns. Okay, onwards. Okay. We're here. Wolvesey Station, everyone. Woo! New Winchester. So excited. The clamoring central station of New Winchester. A place of steam and smut and thundering iron. Smut? Oh, baby. Here you can find people willing to pay for a skilled captain's service. Explore the city. The smoggy, clanky, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach. Before you return to New Winchester, you're eager to meet up with an old friend. Repair your locomotive. Hire on crew. Oh. Stories? Shops? Oh, that's cool! Okay. Shops. The bazaar. Seeds for Magnolins. Magnolins? Oh, Magnolins! Magnolins! Magnolins. Magnolins. That's that... I don't want to say brothel, because it's not that, but that's the closest thing I could use to describe it. It's like a brothel for closure, I guess? I don't know. Okay, so these are like, I guess, jobs would be what prospects are. Locomotive captains gather at the bazaar to trade goods and information. Here you can acquire prospects, opportunity to sell a good at a distant port for an excellent price. Accept a prospect to claim it, source the goods, and deliver them. 3 sec. Oh yeah, this is jobs. Okay. Magnolins provides comfort and sympathy to the weary skyfarer. Its host will tell you any lie you need to hear. Some of those lies require flowers. The amenable host wants up to 3 sacks of verdant seeds and will pay 80 sovereigns for each. Magnolins lies to the western of Winchester. A polyphonic penance? Nectar for Carillion. And Carillion is like... It's like a brothel for penance. People go there to be punished for various things, but of their own free will. The Devils of Carrion are experimenting with a new penance involving close harmony singing. They request up to 5 gourds of chorister nectar. Chorister nectar. Which is considered a panacea by opera singers and actors with extensive monologues. Carrion lies to the southwest of New Winchester. Select this prompt to claim it. Let's go to Magnolins. Oh, I can claim both! Okay. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Abrams Engineering! Oh. Oh, okay. Emanation. So this is like... Bank. I can... Oh, can I store money? No, that's not a good idea. Cramped quarters. Locomotive plating, improvements, and refurbishments. An estimable choice. Additional crew quarters squeeze in whenever you can find the space. Best recruit only the most flexible, or at least uncomplaining. Crew members for a while. Okay. Okay, so this is... We're just exploring now. We're just exploring... It's been quite a while. Cozy cabins. Oh. Requires Oh, okay. Sensible plumbing. Regular hot and cold water. Pipes that don't groan much. Oh heaven, lavatories that flush. Wow. Okay. Alright, so I can upgrade just like the bits of my hold. Or bits of my ship. Instead of just upgrading the ship itself. Although I'm sure I can do that later. Wolvesey Engine Yard. Oh yeah, I can definitely do. Whoa! Oh, damn. I don't even want to know, like, what's the word? The dimensions of this inside this thing. Ooh, you look neat. You've got a little moon on you. A notorious graveyard for unwanted, unloved, or blasted out of the sky engines. Occasionally there are gems among the scraps. Okay. Lightly armored, aggressive engine of the Crown and Ministry Yards, able to mount a heavy weapon. She packs more punch than other engines of her size. Oh, okay. I don't know what any of these symbols mean. Pelennor-class trader, a popular mining vessel in the Reach, and it can be found lumbering through the rock fields, stuffing its hold with unrefined hours. Oh, okay, so... Moloch-class liner. An infernal beast of brass and steam, furnished with indulgent luxury, with a carpet thick enough to lose your toes in. Alright, so this is our big boy. This is what we want to go for in the end game. Ooh, Bedivere-class escort. Only recently emerging from the steam and sapphire engine yards, the Bedivere is a sturdy, flexible engine favored by explorers. I mean, there's literally no downside. Literally no downside. Anyway, we're looking at this 3,500 sovereigns. We have $3. Anyways, yeah, we still need to get this shit. So, fuel. I don't know, like the fuel usage. Like usage. I don't know, like the fuel usage shit. So we'll buy some of that. Oh, your hold is almost full. Fuck you. Look for opportunities to use or sell some of your cargo if necessary. You can also jettison unwanted cargo from the hold panel to create room for something more important. All right, stories. Let's go to stories. Actually, do we want to? No. We can't afford any of this shit, so we're not gonna. We're just gonna go to stories. Explode the city, smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, throwing, heart of the Reach. An opportunity. The fastidious inspector. Recruit the Incautious driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. I don't want to do that. Profile, journal, officers. Let's go to officers. Your officers. Use this tab while in port to appoint them, or at any time talk to them, or otherwise interact with them. We had something. At least I thought we did. Oh, there we go. Oh, I thought this was a mascot. This is what I get for backing the Kickstarter. Because I am a good boy and I backed the Kickstarter. It hoots scornfully at your suggestions. It will eventually do as you ask, but only because you clearly can't manage on your own. What does it do? What do you do here? Oh, you're our scout. Oh. Oh. So we didn't need the bat. But we have the bat. Can we jettison the bat? Let's not jettison the bat. Let's just keep the owl. As a sort of... What's the word? Bragging rights. Wait, this doesn't do anything. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Possessions. Minimum safe manning number. It is reckless to crew your locomotive with fewer than this. Black box. Captain Whitlock ensured that this was left to you along with the Orphe and her locomotive. Her last wish was that you take it to a certain address in London at your convenience. Okay, the inventory. Your possessions. Anything that doesn't take up space in your hold, generally because it's small or entirely metaphysical, appears here. Okay, so that's basically like our, yeah, our journal. Our gazetteer, if you will. Your journal. This keeps track of your progress, any opportunities you're pursuing. Trading opportunity. Only the well-armed and desperate and foolhardily travel the skies. As a result, there is money to be made transporting goods. Purchase 3 sacks of verdant seeds from the bazaar at Port Avon. Sell them in bazaar at Magdalene's. Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester, while Magdalene's lies west of New Winchester. Okay. Okay. We've got a notebook Here, fresh notebook for just the occasion of sunless skies. And I've got a pen. We're writing it in pen. Instead of erasing constantly so I don't fucking forget things in case something goes wrong. You learn that lesson once. I was tempted to friggin' use like a quill and ink, but I'm wearing this really nice blouse that was $45, so I'm not going to risk that. Alright, so first job. Let's do it. Verdant seeds. From Port Avon to, how do you spell this? Magdalens. How many did I need? 3. 3 verdant seeds from Port Avon to Magdalens. Okay. And then what was the other one? I had another one. There was another one here. There was another one? There was another one. Okay. Possessions. Oh. And then 5 Chorister nectar. Doing homework right now. Is this something I have to get from those bees? Because it doesn't say where to get it from, so I just assume that I have to get it off a truck. To Carillion. Okay. Alright. That's gonna take a while. That's probably why it's not listed in, like, the journal. Because it's not trading. It's just digging some shit up. You hope to meet an old friend in New Winchester. Should I do that? Let's recruit the Incautious driver. I specialize in test driving, but I'm looking for something quieter. The driver indicates a crashed engine, still smoking. Like that, without the screaming. Officers require a sign-on fee. Shit, do I have enough? Okay. This will get you a chief officer who will increase your iron by 6 and your hearts by 2 and your affiliation establishment by 1. Let's do it. The driver board is eager to get started. I recently parted ways with the Windward Company, they explained. Personally, I think a crash a week isn't so bad. They disagreed. Oh well, live and learn. Hopefully we live. Hopefully we live long enough to learn. Now let's look at our officers. Do we have to equip you? There we go. It's impressive that their engine lasted as long as it did. They must have good reflexes, at least. Alright, so 2 hearts, 6 iron. Damn, we good. Ambition, old friend. Investigate the black box. Captain Whitlock left it to you. I'm like looking at this one. Captain Whitlock left it to you in the hold of the Orphean. Her will is described. It only has a black box. A description you consider to be an unhelpful understatement. It is a casket of black basalt, longer than you are tall, unadorned with a single small recess that contains a keyhole. What? It's I thought it was like a black box. Like, that's what my brain was thinking. But it's right, it is an unhelpful understatement. It's a coffin. What? Who's in that? Smoggy Fastidious Inspector. Following your return to New Winchester, you are eager to meet up with an old friend. So there's the plot of the game and the plot of, like, my ambition? Like, the black box is clearly something. Whatever reason we went to the Blue Wilderness is something, but then... Wait, does that make sense? Like, and then my own ambition. Following your return to New Winchester, you meet up with an old friend. She is an earnest mariner. You and she served aboard the Pimpernel, sailing the dark undersea from Port Carnelian to Wither, from the Iron Republic to Vanderbite. Oh, the sea, the undersea. Bound by the sea. 2 of you served under several captains before saving enough to seek captaincies of your own. You kept in touch, leaving messages for one another in twinkling ports scattered across the sea, and meeting occasionally in London to share stories of narrow escapes. The sky was the new sea to her. When she arrived in the heavens, she immediately bought a locomotive and set out again. She is the captain of the Azazel, and associates with a group of seasoned captains who gather here at who gather at the Promise of Days here at London. Perhaps you can find her here. Your old friend associates with a group of seasoned captains that meet at Promise of Days. Okay. Onwards. Oh, okay. So that's the next step in my ambition. Explore the city. Visit the Promise of Days. The smoggy, clanking, singing, stamping, thronging, frantic heart of the Reach. An ever-expanding port of soot-smudged glass and bright steel, spilling across a drifting, mist-wrapped archipelago. Its factories thunder, its engine shed ring with hammers and hiss with steam. Locomotives chug into sidings for repair, or flare across the sky and away into the high wilderness. Visit the Promise of Days, a club where seasoned captains gather to trade stories and share advice with younger skyfarers. Inquire about the Winchester War. How goes the war? The slow-burning war from the Reach forms the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with the developments in the war turn to the New Gazette. It is famously the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, as well as the only paper that hasn't bankrupted itself. Its quality speaks for itself. Here you can read about the progress of the war, check your reputations with the factions who currently controls the Reach. I don't know why I'm burping. I haven't eaten anything all morning. Read about the current political situations in New Gazette. Careful analysis of balance of power. You will learn who currently controls the Reach. Search the Gazette for near your name. Are they talking about you? What are they saying? You'll learn about your reputations with the tackities and the stovepipes. That I vaguely remember that. Read about the current political situation. The Assembly runs New Winchester from Victory Hall and seeks to strengthen its hand in the Reach. London's proxy, the Windward Company, however, maintain a considerable presence in the Reach. Although New Winchester is still neutral ground, tensions are mounting within and without the port. Search the Gazette for your name. Are they talking about me? Are they talking about me? Are they talking about me? Your name does not appear in any of the tackety-focused reporting. Apparently you are not considered worthy of comment. There's no mention of you among the stories about the stovepipe's recent fortunes. You are not of interest to them. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so I guess I gotta... Okay, perhaps not. Okay, that's the going back. Explore the city. Let's visit the Promise of Days. Hello, friend! Hello, friend. Oh, okay. I can't just kind of hover around that. Old pistons gleam on the walls. The shelves are crowded with mementos from across the sky. The clientele raise their voices to be heard above the comforting clamor of the adjacent engine yards. You may find helpful advice here. Introduce yourself to the seasoned captains. They are always happy to offer words of advice, sometimes many words. Go elsewhere. Ask them how to make your fortune through trade. Okay. You have yet to make their acquaintance. Well, I will introduce myself. Hello, I am Madam Hatter. My captain died recently, and now I'm the captain. Nice to meet you. It was great. Four are gathered at their usual table: the masked citizen, a libertine, polymath, and pioneer of the Neo-Nocturnal Artistic School, the bedeviled Detact, a scholar haunted by his discoveries, the plucky baroness, explorer, collector, and philatist? And Spatchcocker Meg, who hunts monsters. What? Okay. Of course, everything out there is jolly dangerous, says the Baroness. Few risk the skies, so news of distant ports is valuable. Collect port reports, from the places you visit and deliver them to Victory Hall or Company House. The more you return at once, the more they'll pay. Look for other opportunities on the way, advises the masked citizen. Passengers who want transport, rich men in need of bloody work, etc. All right. Between them, they've carried Navartine gemstones from Eleutheria, souls to the Blue Kingdom, and raw hours to London. Have they any tips? Learn about trades. Ah, the dict says, fiddling with his insurmountable talismans. An essential topic. Meg slides you a stool, and captains shuffle around to make room. The masked citizen buys you a drink from their own invitation, of their own invention. I can read. It is violet and foggy. The plucky baroness gives you a brisk, encouraging grin. Ask away. Okay. So we're just gonna learn. There wasn't... When we last were playing in the early access, there wasn't much trading going on. It was just... Like, stuff was the same in every port, just to give you, like, a sense of what to do. Ask about the markets. How can you buy and sell goods? Well, I mean, that's a given. Fundamentals. You can sell practically anything at a big trade hub like New Winchester, so the Baroness answers. If you want to buy, though, you'll need to travel to more distant ports. Each specializes in a particular export. Meg spits chewing tobacco onto the floor. Rude. No money in buying at market prices and selling at them too, though. You want to look for bargains or prospects of people offering better money. Buy cheap, sell dear. You can sell, not buy, any trade good at a major port. Lesser ports sell a single good. You can see what port exports by clicking it on your map. Okay, so we're not doing the wine run of just buying a whole bunch of wine and just going next door and selling it there. Alright, so I can only sell trade goods at New Winchester. I can't buy any. Continue? Okay, I thought I clicked it. I was like, did it just crash? Ask about prospects. Where might you learn of these opportunities? I already know about these because I already accepted a few. The masked citizen sips their drink. The biggest port in each region has a bazaar where captains do business. There you'll learn of people at each other's ports prepared to pay over the odds for a commodity. When you accept the commission for a prospect, it's yours. No other captain will pursue it. It's all fantastically civilized. Their smile is droll. You have to source the goods yourself, of course, says the bedeviled didact. Find a port that exports them. The client will want a certain amount. You can supply some or all of it, but if you provide all they need, they may furnish you with additional reward. Accept prospects in the bazaars at major ports. You can accept up to 4 at once. You may review and abandon them on the locomotive screen. Okay. Ooh, trading opportunity. Ask them if they know of a good prospect available. In point of fact, I do, says the masked citizen, tapping an elegant finger on their elegant glass. The host at Magdalen's needs an urgent delivery of seeds. We already have this. Paying a pretty penny, too. If I were you, I'd get to the bazaar straight away. Put my mark against it. Broker in Port Avon is selling cheap seeds. Chirpy chap, God knows why. His face looks like it's been pushed through a mangle. An opportunity. Port Avon lies to the east of New Winchester, and Magdalen's lies to the west of New Winchester. Except this project is... We already have it. Ask about bargains. Ask how to expand the prospects and bargains available to you. Where can I buy goods cheaply? Spatchcocker Meg wipes beer foam from her lips. Nowhere this busy. Deals are snapped up too fast here. Visit the bazaars at quieter ports. Can find all sorts. Limited supply, mind. A bargain won't hang around forever, though, the Baroness confides, steadfastly ignoring Meg's manners. I'm getting worse at this. So don't hang about. If you've space in your hold, snap them up. You can always sell them at a major port for an adequate return. Find bargains at any minor port's bazaar. Bargains have finite supply and duration. Click on a port of your map to see new bargains have appeared there since your last visit. Okay, that's something we'll have to sell at New Winchester. Sell only. Pen! Sell only at New Winchester. Let me go through there again. Hang on.